So we spent the day waking up. I meant to go to the gym, but ended up going, this should be a soft day because it's my first Tuesday where I didn't have to coach. So I had like a full day off where I didn't have to work, where I could actually wake up at a normal time. So this morning I started my day going, what do I want to do? Obviously, when I wake up, I always set my intention. I was like, Lord, whatever you want to happen throughout the day will occur. Whatever you want to come to me will come to me. And whatever connections you want me to make, whatever moves you want me to make, Lord, just give me downloads and insights. I give this day to you, right? That's how I start my day, because you never know timing and what's going to happen and what kind of things are going to pop up through your day. So you always want to invite him in. So I was like, all right, well, it's a little late to go to the gym. Like, what am I going to do? So I ended up going to get my brows done and I got my toes done. So first relaxing thing, love a pedicure with the massage chair, right? And these are everything, right? Your whole face is literally framed by those. So went and did that. And then I was like, you know what? I need an iced coffee. Went and got an iced coffee. It's now dead because it's hot. Went and got iced coffee, so I was feeling super motivated. Coffee like ignites something in me. Like, I have ADHD, so caffeine really helps me get focused. So I was like, yeah, I'm ready to do some work. So I went to Privy at Stonecrest. If you're in Atlanta, then it's near Stonecrest Mall, and it's pretty much like a space where there's a bunch of different businesses that are really good for people to meet other people in like wellness. There's a lot of like health wellness places, like smoothie shops, like massage place, a spa, sauna 360. There's also like an MMA fighting thing there, and I actually met the owner while I was there and was like, I need to sign up. He recognized me because I actually was going to do it last year because I wanted to do something, like, I love to be active, but I wanted to do something that was different, right? So he recognized me. He's like, come on in, da, da, da. So I was like, all right, Lord, I told you to bring whatever my way. So I may do MMA. Who knows, girly? But anyway, I spent some time there and worked on my new offer. I wanted a offer that wasn't full-on coaching for the girlies who maybe are in the space where they don't want to just full-blown commit to a coaching session. They don't want to full-blown commit to weeks of mentorship. They just kind of want some on-the-spot help. So I created a in-between where I sort of do an audit and I help any women who are having trouble with consistency. And these are all things that I learned in my own routines. Being able to work a full-time job, if you have kids, if you're taking care of anyone else, if you have other people in your life, it's hard to get your routines down. And if you're just sitting there on Instagram, downloading free resources, listening to the podcast, watching YouTube, like, my life completely changed when I actually got my mentor, when I had my therapist, right? We need something for every single part of our lives. And I learned to integrate my faith into every single area. I learned to integrate what I learned in therapy into every single area. And that is how I became more consistent with my routines. I figured out what I wanted. I got really clear. And so I was able to stick to the things that I want to do. I work out regularly. I lift regularly. I work on the business regularly. I have rest days like this regularly where I'm still working on the business, but I'm aligned. I'm in flow. I'm not pressured. I'm not freaking out. I'm literally always breathing. And that's why I created the Breathe Then Build framework. And it's getting women to slow down, to seriously process what they want. A lot of women think they know what they want, but whenever I sit with a client and I go, what do you want? And we get to the core of things, and really they're sometimes in competition, sometimes feeling like they need validation from some success, sometimes feeling like they need something outside of themselves that's not their children, or they're an empty nester. I have a lot of empty nester clients, which I love working with them because they're women older than me, but I love helping them discover what more God has for them in their lives. And when you're living in purpose, everything sort of falls in place and you're able to make better decisions, who to be around, how to talk, how to show up. It makes you want to be more disciplined, more consistent, because you're not just showing up for yourself or those around you, you're showing up for who your purpose is for as well. And so I created this mini offer. It's like a little audit to help you get unstuck from anything you've been trying to start, but you keep stopping, or you haven't started at all. And I bring you to a place of a lot of what I do is nervous system regulation. I use the word of God and implement how I use my faith incorporated in that, because God gives us peace, right? So I incorporate the verses that I use, etc. So obviously, as a Christian wellness coach, I integrate our faith in, which is missing from a lot of spaces. So any girlies who are doing something and are Christians, have a Christian girl option, because a lot of us want to integrate our faith into what it is that you offer. So anyways, I created this offer so that women can get unstuck from something they keep stopping. And it's just a quick little audit. It's cheaper than a full one-on-one and, of course, mentorship. That's over a span of weeks. But just being in purpose and having this day where I'm just going, right now, I'm literally going to Staples to get my new business cards. I had some printed last week, and I really like the idea of having matte business cards for the office space. So the office space that we currently have, the physical location that we have now for her Promise Circle, it has a whole network of people in there. So it's doctors, PsyDs, it's chiropractors, it's holistic wellness professionals, it's everybody health and wellness from every area, right? And one thing that they do, which I love, is they encourage referrals. So we're going to get my business cards, and I'm going to go take them to the office, and so that I can put them on the table, so that people can know that I'm the newest member there. I don't know if I am. I'm just going to say I am, because it's only been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, right? Well, 3 weeks now. Oh my goodness, time is flying. But let's just say I'm the newest member, but I wanted to have my business card there so they know where I'm there. Another really cute thing about the space we're in is they have a whole website where you can look up people who are already there and what they do, and I can reach out to them privately. And so if what they do sort of aligns with what I do, I'm gonna go on there and just like sort of reach out and be like, hey, like if you want to consider me for a referral, I'm here for it. In this season, God is like, listen, I don't need you to be scared to reach out to people. I don't need you to be afraid of putting yourself out there, because I've called you to a thing, and I need you to not be afraid when I tell you to do something. I need you to just go and move. And so I really overcame that fear of rejection. I really overcame that fear of putting myself out there. I really overcame isolation, because your girl could just be in the house, okay, kicking it with her dog who she loves, but she's out here. She's having a flow state, productive day where I'm not feeling, like I said, pressured, overwhelmed. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just like, yeah, there's things that need to be done, and it's things that need to be done for our business, for my business. I say our because her Promise Circle is a community, but my coaching business is mine. So yeah, I spent the day working on some offers. We're getting our business cards now. I got my toes, my face done. Okay, girl. I say my face because it literally makes me look completely different. But once you truly find that thing that fuels you, it doesn't feel like work. And like, if every day could be like that, right? I built this whole thing while working full time, while taking care of a German Shepherd lab mix. Okay, it ain't kids like some of y'all, but listen, he's basically a child to me. Okay, dealing with grief. You know, I just lost my brother, and when I first started her Promise Circle, I lost 2 of my other family members to COVID, and dealing with grief and loss. And I went through a really bad breakup. And so just being able to build the thing that you're in, I help women do that no matter where you are in life. Life is never going to get easier. There's never going to be a perfect time, but I love being able to help women discover what it is God has for them, or if they've already discovered it, get started. Overcome the hurdles that you've been facing that have had you stopping, putting notes in your phone and not following through, right? So I'm just so grateful for today, because it showed me, like, when you're doing what you love to do, like, it includes taking care of yourself. It includes doing things that are fun. I can't wait to see these business cards, and I'm going to show them to y'all. I'll make a separate video about it. But yeah, I'm just really grateful for where I'm at. And if you'd like to work with me, go to MikelRenee.com. And we'll get you in purpose. We'll get you unstuck if you're feeling inconsistent. We'll get you a steady faith wellness routine that integrates your spiritual health as well. Girl, it's time to live a soft life. Get out of survival mode and live a life that God had destined for us to live. We're not meant to be in rush, hurry, questioning, confused, overwhelmed. We're meant to just sit and bask in the life that he's given us. So I'm so grateful that I found that for myself, and that I can help others do the same. So that's all. I just wanted to come on here and yap a little to y'all and give you a little encouragement, give you a little cute little day in the life update recap of a Christian girly entrepreneur. And don't forget to sign up for our in-person Bible study if you're in the Atlanta area. We're also having a networking event at August 2nd, which I'm super excited about, for all the Christian entrepreneurs, podcasters, creatives, whatever you do, or if you haven't started, I'm going to share our story of Her Promise Circle, how I overcame, how I built. We're going to share networking tips with you. And then we're going to have the rest of the time, it's at Condesa Coffee, so they'll be there to make we'll be there to make coffee or tea for you, and we'll be networking and having a time with the girlies. So excited for that. I pray that this blessed you in any way, encouraged you, motivated you. I can't wait to be part of your journey should you decide to work with me. And thanks for listening. I will see you next video.